Hey you guys, I just wanted to make this video to make it clear that you understand that the full moon that begins in just a matter of hours and this lunar eclipse is what you've been wanting for a really long time. Like a long time. Saying, when is it going to happen? When is it going to happen? This is the opening that you've been asking for. And even I myself, stepping into a new direction, it's like, do I leave something I put my heart and soul into for 9+ years, almost a decade of doing this? And yet, here we are. Everything breaks down in the background. I can't upload videos, and even my videos get eaten up. I upload them, poof, they're gone. Where'd they go? Every synchronicity and every sign is saying move forward. And there's this trepidation, there's this fear, and I already have stuff already built out, but it's the final step. So I was just recently in a situation that was rather hostile, a place that I'm renting from, and all of a sudden all this shit starts flying everywhere. And I mean verbally, assaults, insults, and just horrible things that happen that I'll share with you in a different time. But for this video, I want you to know I got out of there. Even though I had just paid for it, I wasted my money. I didn't care because the safety comes first. We have to understand how to read our own vibrations. We have to understand the frequency that we're on. That's what this opportunity is. And once it ends, it's going to close the door. But if you walk through the door, you're going to have 2 years of beautiful moments where you're taking a whole different direction. You are taking a chance on you. Remember all the years where everybody said you weren't good enough, you couldn't do it, stay where you are. People around us, and usually it's the ones we love the most, will repress us and push us down. So I went ahead and I did it. And now is that moment to say, the change is here. So I recorded a video, which I posted it yesterday. So I don't, depending on when you see it, it is about the 8/27, 8/28 full moon and lunar eclipse. And I'll connect it right here because it's an important message for everybody to hear. But going back to my story, I look like crap because I had to go through this journey. Why? Because before we take that step, we're going to encounter a hit after a hit. Something's going to fall off, something's going to tear down. You may wind up feeling like you have no money left, like you don't know where to go. And then all of a sudden, something pops up showing you the way. So I booked this other new place because I'm traveling and I'm heading up in a different direction. I'm going from place to place while I make my adventure up. I was laying there in bed thinking, wow, is this right? And I actually asked if this is right, if everything that I'm feeling on a core level is the right move. Show me a sign. Show me a sign. Now, I'm the kind of person that says it isn't about faith, it's about knowing. But that doesn't mean we don't need some type of confirmation to push us over the fear, to push us over the threshold of starting something new. And that big moon that's coming in with that lunar eclipse is your gateway out of what you've been dealing with. So I get to the new place and I'm lying in this room and I look over at the wall and I saw something. Now we can say it's a coincidence, and I'm sure a lot of you will, but what are the odds of this photo being in my room? This is a photograph of the external. This is the real world. This is the real world. These are the steps that walk up into a new beginning. The old life and the new life. And all it's saying is, do you want to walk through this door? That was my confirmation, because you can clearly see that even though this has some beauty in it, that's where the true beauty lies. And that true beauty is about us taking a chance. These are not going to help us when we are stuck in situations that we need to help, but clearing your energy, book a reading with me. Let's get some Reiki healing going on, clear you out. All right. This is that moment for you to do it. So I hope you guys take advantage of this moon in a different perspective, because tarot is meant to bring your right side of your brain and your left side of your brain together. So you're trusting your own self. And if you don't trust yourself, you would never see what I see in this. This little thing, this, where to go? That's from the camera. That's not really there. That's the light from the camera. So you guys, it is really time to make changes. Book a final session with me. All of my private session readings, my remote readings, tarot readings, those are closing. Everything else will remain open. But when it comes to all of you, not one zodiac sign, because you're comprised of everything, and you may be denying yourself. And this is what was so hard for me along the way, because you weren't looking at your sun, moon, rising. You're not looking at the chart aspect. You're only diving into, the majority of you are only diving into certain areas. And some of you are, and I love that. That is really great. And you may already be rising up. You may have already walked through the door the last time it came, but it won't come again for a very long time, a really long time. And you probably won't even be here the next time this opportunity comes, like that far away. So let's pull a couple cards, a general, whatever is meant for you, all right? Should you walk through this door, you have a choice. Look at that. You see the cards. I just pulled it in front of you. I moved it around right in front of you. Energetically, we connect. We connect divinely to our beautiful creator. We connect to the earth. We connect to the land, to the room, to the energy, to the frequency. You have a choice to make. Are you going to walk through this door and start the new life, the new you, the real you? Because authenticity is the future currency. What that means is, if you're true, if you're authentic, it's coming in for you. So this is the card that is next. It will help you relieve some of that burden and stress that you've been carrying for so long. That's the 10 of Wands. This card is falling into suit even with the lineup, because we're in a 9-year ending going into that new beginning. That is this card right here. You're tired of it, aren't you? So really, you have to ask yourself, are you ready to move into the new beginning? The Page of Swords. This is moving into the new you. In a beginner level, maybe, but it doesn't matter, because it's going to escalate very fast. Time is not real. We create our own timeline. We create situations like this. So when you say, oh, well, that's just a coincidence, maybe you're right. But what if you're wrong? What if this is a message that was sent to me to say, yes, it's time, since the back end of this business is not allowing the flow like it used to? And I had somebody recently say, you don't look like you're very happy. That's because my videos are getting eaten up. They're not going through the feed. All of the signs that say, move forward. So one more card to send us off on this one, and I hope it resonates with you. I really do. We have the King of Wands. All right, now the King of Wands is somebody who is incredibly excited about life. This represents Aries, and by the way, I'm an Aquarian as a sun sign. I have an Aries rising. So every video you see, that's who you see on camera, the Queen or the King of Wands. Sometimes you see the Empress, where we've really graduated and completed a cycle. And again, we've been climbing one step, and then we climb another step, and then we see the bridge, the threshold that I've been talking to you about earlier this year. Remember how many of you are ready to cross the bridge? Here it is. This is the threshold that leads you to your new journey. So this is a person who takes risks, but understands what's on the backside, meaning he's already built out his own business. He's built out his own basic concept of where you're going, what you're doing, of what your sole purpose is. And you don't have to have all the details ready. You don't have to have everything pinpointed one at a time. But this King of Wands, representing Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, the energy of the passion within you. Red is in this photo. Look at how it coordinates with this. This is for you, for your own purpose. A general reading, although I do give really good guided messages, That doesn't mean it's necessarily specific for each individual. But now it's time to move into real people, real stories, real, the real reality. And that is on Ascending Talk with L.A. Gonzales. I'll put that link in here. I'll also put my original eclipse video in here as well. And for those of you, if you would like to book a session with me, please feel free. The link is in the description box below. I love you, much love.